Hey, what's up, fellas? How you doing? Man, Antonelli here.
So today I want to look at Barry Bonds. I've been having a lot of people ask me to break down different hitter swings. And Barry Bonds is one of my favorite swings out of any player that's really ever lived. I think he's one of the greatest hitters of all time. Power, quickness, a great overall swing. He could do it all. Great discipline, great eye at the plate. Sometimes you get one pitch a game to hit and you hit a homer. So we're going to look at his swing. I'm going to play this here for a second, a couple slow-mo swings. And when I watch Barry Bonds hit, a couple things really stick out to me. I think the first thing and the most noticeable thing is how humongous he is. I know a lot of people say, well, he went on steroids. I think Barry had a great swing his entire career. He was a great player. Probably could have been a Hall of Fame player if he just continued to do what he was doing and didn't get huge. When he did get huge, it basically became a video game. You put one of the best swings really ever with someone that then became basically superhuman strength. And this is what you get. You get one of the greatest seasons of all time and really the one of the best couple of seasons of all time. So that's the first thing. Let's talk about a couple other things. If you watch the way he gets ready to hit here, he had this unique way of kind of lowering the hands and tipping the bat forward, right? So as he starts to get loaded up here, he starts to drop the hands, he starts to tip the bat forward. You can see where it gets to right there, right? So it is really tipped this way right here. And now, as he starts to move forward here, and then the back leg starts to turn, right? So you'll see the back leg starting to turn this way. You're going to see the bat reverse direction and now start to work back this way, right? So it's basically the opposite direction of the tip. The tip works this way. Now his leg starts to turn and the barrel is going to work back. So this is the move right here. Leg turning forward, barrel working back this way, right? So it's picking up speed instantly. You can see him starting to get palm up, palm down, right? Really turning the bat back. You can see him starting to turn the knob up, right? He gets palm up, palm down really early. And now you see the barrel, again, you see the barrel picking up speed back this way and starting to blur out. And so now I get a barrel that not only is going to pick up a lot of speed, but it's going to enter the zone from the inside. Right, that bat looks like it's basically connected to his shoulder. So now it comes from the inside, and the barrel gets behind the ball really early. And so Barry was one of the best that I ever saw of being able to stay inside the ball no matter where it was pitched. You could throw that ball way in on him, and he was so short and quick to the ball, and his bat speed was so impressive that he could get to that ball. This one's more middle, but if this ball's way in here, he could get to that ball and still drive it out of the park and keep it fair because his swing was so short and compact and from the inside. All right, so let's watch it a few more times here. You see the tip, and then you see the barrel reverse direction and start to work back. And this is something when I watch any great hitter, you're going to see a barrel that works back or rearward. You're not going to see a barrel that just kind of gets pushed forward. Right, and this is where you get that torque or separation again when the lower body starts to turn forward and everything above that leg goes back in the opposite direction. So you get that, and you get the upper body and the barrel working back like this. So that's the other thing that stands out. Now, the third thing is you can see on his timing here, right, this is the ball that he's basically just trying to hit these balls a mile. But you can see the timing. When he's on time for this pitch, you can actually see that as he starts to move forward here, and as his foot is about to hit the ground, right, so his front foot is just about to get into the ground, you can see that rear leg starting to turn, right? So if I do this, you can see the rear leg starting to turn, but see how the front foot still isn't into the ground? Right, so he gets ready to hit. He starts to make this little bit of a coil move with his lower body. You can see that belt buckle starting to come this way, back pocket starting to go that way towards the pitcher. So now he's loaded. You can see as he continues to get ready to move out, you see that even a little bit more of a coil move. And so he's loaded this leg back, and now he's striding forward. And as he identifies the ball and decides that he's going to continue to swing, you can see that leg turning forward as the front foot's about to come down. So it's not land and then swing, right? It's moving forward and now deciding right here, I'm swinging. And that leg starts to turn, and the foot doesn't get down till right about there, right? Right in between these two clicks. Let's say right there. It gets down, right? Look at how much his leg is already turned. And so it isn't jump forward or shift forward or stride and land and stop. It's load, 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 load. His leg is still loading back. And now when he says swing, that leg just starts to turn. That gets the front foot to land. Everything above his leg is going back. The barrel's going back. Bang, and now he hits that thing an absolute mile. So those are some of the things that stand out to me watching his swing. Again, one of my favorite swings to watch. One of the best swings of all time. I think too many people sometimes say like, oh, Barry was, he cheated and he was on steroids and all this stuff, and they forget, or they don't give him the credit for having such an unbelievable swing. One of the shortest, quickest, most powerful swings in the history of the game. So there was no one I liked watching hit more than Barry Bonds. Manny Ramirez, I love Manny Ramirez, but Barry Bonds is probably my favorite of all time. So let me know what stands out to you when you watch Bonds' swing. Put it in the comment section below. Subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, all that good stuff, and we'll talk to you later.
If you've enjoyed this video and want to learn more about building the elite swing, check out our new course. We have over 2 hours of content, almost 30 hitting drills. We break down the exact mechanics that you're going to want to implement into your swing. I've put the link in the description if you want to go check it out.